alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
Just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though
Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Trying to get by, life's rough. Trying to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win.
Well, okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the stream Firebirds Championship presented by Rising Esports. Here's your caster for the day, Eagle, but it's two matches back to back, Miramar, Sano, Wrangle if I'm not wrong. The first match is as shown on your stream, as shown on your device. It's of Miramar, it's a different map, it's a map of tacticals, it's a map of those quite hard shifts, but without wasting any time, we will talk about the fly path. Well, for now, if we talk about the fly path, I can see a decent fly path going from those northern part of the region. It's starting from those eastern part of the region and end will be on those western part of the region, and it's little biased towards those northern parts, so I don't think it's a big issue. But teams trying to acquire Los Leones, Picado, Chumakera, as well as Valley de Mar and Los Higos, Minas del Sur, Prison, Impala. These are the regions to worry out for the teams, but apart from these, the maximum 80 to 75% region are covered by the teams according to this fly path. And if we talk about the fights, there you go. Team number 7, for now they are without any weapons, 0 finish point in their backpack at those end stages of the match. Match will quite be crucial. But if we talk about the team number 3, well, for now they are 4 men standing with those 0 finishes point in front of them. It's another team, well, they are with another strategy. But if we talk about the loot intensity becomes quite important in this Miramar map. As we all know, we go with that aggressive intent, we go with that aggressive approach. And for now, team number 3, well, team KE Kinetic is trying to target team number 2A. Well, they are team number 7. Apart from this region, if we talk about drop clash, well, there's no other region where we can see a drop clash, but the teams are quietly looting and quietly maximizing the loot from their side. 12 teams यहाँ पे जरूर से I'm sorry for here for now it's 12 teams 48 players at the time being, and let's see what will be the further decision, what will be the further aquatic approach from the team side, but if we talk about team number 7, well, still they haven't taken any upper advantage, any upper grant, because having those 4 men strong advantage in split, especially regions like Hacienda, is always a region to worry and always a region to privilege, because regions like Hacienda, it is a great region to watch out. 12 teams, 48 players competition for now is a little bit low, but what I believe, when you go for that third, fourth, fifth zone, I think the same number of players and the same number of teams will be alive at those end zone as well. Well, apart from the teams, if we talk about Pecado, well, Pecado, यहाँ पे it's another team number 14. Well, let's see what will be their approaches, what will be their mindset. It's a very big regions to watch out. Well, at the same time, dual teams of 48 players for now. If we talk about Hacienda del Patron, well, it's a team number 7. For now, there are 4 men standing with those 0 finishers point at the another phase. Pecado, well, there are some movements going on. It's a team number 12. And for now, what I believe is key disturbance can cause a team a little bit more anger and little bit more aggression. In front of team number 12, there are another teams, a team number 23 as well. Well, at the same time, 12 teams of 39 players for now. If we talk about Hacienda del Patron, Hacienda del Patron is a region where we saw 2 to 3 teams for a site, but now I am a little bit disturbed. Now I'm a little bit challengeable, because if teams go with that aggressive approach from now, I think lobby intensity, lobby strength will become quite low, and there you go. With that EMP45 comes the first knock of the game, and I'm very careful to watch out. I'm very delighted to watch out at where this fight has been started. At the same time, 12 teams of 47 players for a while. And if we talk about Pecado, well, there are team number 12, which we can saw 4 men standing with those 0 finishers point. They have secured top 12 position and are on top 47 alive players. And what I believe, that teams and players will take the fight, will take those aggression approach, will take those aggression decision from their side, but it will take some more time, it will take some more confidence to build up in this match. At the another side, if we talk about team number 23, they are very close to team number 22, and maybe there can be a drop or rotation clash fight. And what will team number 23 do? Because it's Los Leones, a region to worry out, a region to tackle down. It's a very chaotic region for now, and they are moving towards team number 22, and this can cause a lot of trouble. OG is barely surviving on those few HP, but still he hasn't changed his position, and this was the blunder mistake. If we talk about the last player, well, it's Harry is a solo player standing. He has got one more knock for his team, but having ground advantage can cause him a lot of trouble. A good jiggle from his side, but still a reason to worry out with his M16. I don't think it will be profitable for team 23. And finally, team 22 has won this fight with almost 4 finishers point in the backpack. And the first fight of the match is totally executed in the 8th minute. Well, at the same time, if we talk about 11 teams of 41 players, they will move inside the zone very slowly, very fondly, because the zone is very big. The strength of the match, the strength of the teams is very low, and easily they can secure the zone. What I think, if they go with that aggressive approach, the platform is set. I don't think any team will do that third party aggression. But if you still have the courage, I think third party is the best mode. Well, for now, if we talk about the teams, 11 teams of 41 players. Teams are rotating, they are looting, they're doing different progress work in this match, as we can see. But still, no more fights. What I believe, if you go with that slow phase, slow approach, the fights will be held in those fourth or fifth zone of the match, and teams and players can change out the aggression mode. Teams and players can change out the aggression strategy of the upcoming map. Well, for now, 11 teams of 41 players. As we can see, if we talk about Montenegro, as I can see, this is a very great position for the last zone. And after this shrink, what I believe, Montenegro will be there inside the zone, and teams will get a lot of profit. Montenegro as the zone center or the zone area. But again, question remains same. When is the time when team will get with that? This is still a question to worry out. Well, for now, 11 teams of 41 players. So, as we can see here, they are performing very nicely, but still, competition will become tough as the fifth zone, the match, and later we'll get to know that the games and teams will perform a little bit slower because the zone is very big, the teams are surviving very less, so the competition becomes quite crucial in this match, which is a power factor, which is the X factor of this match. 'Well, at the same time, 11 teams of 41 players. So as we can see the game screen, but on the northern part, northwestern part, northeastern part, team K for now, there are four men standing with almost a zero finishers point in their backpack, and this is the reason to worry. This is the reason to tackle down, because what I believe is that if you go with that aggressive intent, if you go with that aggressive approach, a game can change at any point of the time. But if you go with that slow steady approach with the proper planning, proper execution, I think that match will be more bigger as compared to the another one. Well, for now, team number 16, as we can see, they are still rotating to get position inside the zone. 11 teams, 41 players. Almost 11 minutes are also over, and what I think that you can still go with that same approach, same mindset. If we talk about the zone, well, the zone central part is still more chaotic than the last one. 11 teams of 41 players for now. If we talk about El Pozo, well, El Pozo is that region to worry out. El Pozo is that region to carry out. And let's see कि अब यहाँ से जो आगे का सफर है, अब जो what is the upcoming stats in this match. I think that can be more very difficult. But the second zone shrink will come in any time, and teams need to be very ready. 11 teams of 41 players. If we talk about Montenegro, well, Montenegro is still the region to worry out. Team NBX, as you can see there, they are having a lot of courage advantage. They have a lot of man advantage. Fights are pretty slow in this match, and what I believe that they can go with that slow steady approach. This will be more better. For now, 11 teams of 41 players. As we can see, the zone has shrunk towards Montenegro. El Pozo. It's a very difficult shift. Watch out. If we talk about El Pozo, team NBV, for now they haven't secured any finish point. They haven't secured any upstanding in the game, and I think this is the reason to worry. When you are with that El Pozo region, drop clash becomes very much serious. Well, 11 teams, as we can see, 41 players are surviving. Well, team number 14, for now they are 4 months standing with those 0 finishes point, and I think they are targeting team number 7 for now, and this can be a lethal approach as well. Well, for now, team number 14 has been targeting team number 7, and question is still the same. I think the question is still the same, that which team will get that winner with the checkered a bit. Competition is arising zone by zone, is arising minute by minute, is arising time by time. This is the most important part of the match. Well, for now, 11 teams of 41 players. As we can see, team number 14 is having an upper hand advantage. 4 men strong with those 0 finishes points. They have secured top 11 position, aggressing in quite a better manner, because I think the surprise attack can call Mata Cosmo at any time, because the position of team number 7 and 17 are yet to be revealed. But this grenade, I think if it makes a better connection, game can be changed. Well, they're still moving. If we talk about Cosmo having AP45, he has targeted one player. He'll take one more down, and there you go. Cosmo is coming with that first opening knock for his team, and 10 teams, 39 players. I still believe long way in this match, because I think this is a more way better to understand. Well, 10 teams, 39 players, as we can see. For now, we are spotted down, but a new zone shrink, a new zone shift is in front of our eyes, and this is also the reason to worry behind. If we talk about team number 21, they are having a great advantage. For now, if we talk about team number 18, down the ground, having upper hand, can change the game quite nicely, but Miramar is all about those height advantages. For now, 10 teams, as we can see in front of our screen, 38 players. On an average, we can see 3 to 4 teams in 3 to 4 players in every team. So, and this is the reason to worry. This is the reason to target out, because teams are with their man. If we see the fights in the last one of the match, it's clearly mentioned, it's clearly known that teams will aggress out with a lot of gunpowder, and there we can see that which team is having a better gunpowder. Well, the 10 teams, as we can see at those western part, team number 6 can be spotted. They are having a better man advantage with those 4 men strong advantage. They have secured 1 finish point, and they are going with a slow approach with some extra finishes point, and that was better. It could be more better, but for now, team number 6 is still trying to get some finish point. Well, for now, team number 6 is totally targeting team number 8 at the another half of the zone. Bulls are trying to move towards Power Grid and El Pozo region, but if zone take that hard shift, I think this will be a reason to worry out. Well, there comes the hard shift towards the northwestern part, towards El Pozo and Power Grid. Teams need to be very careful at this time. And at the another part, it's team number 9 having those 3 man strong advantage. Team number 6 can easily spot them out, and there you go. That was great flank from the front one, but team number 9 is now looking in danger. Well, 10 teams, 48 players. As we can see, they are here to compete for that global championship. But at the same time, if we talk about team number 9, they're in the great position. Talking about team number 21 at the same time, well, they are still also holding man advantage, finishers point, each and every element which is needed to win the match. I think they are totally on aggressive mode. Well, 10 teams, so 38 players for now, as we can see. But at the El Pozo, El Pozo is the reason to worry out. Team number 16 was man advantage. I think totally can change the game. But for now, some tap minimal shots are going out. Team number 16, they need to be ready, because if the one knock is from their side, if the one knock is from negative side, I think team number 18 will be ready to push in. Well, 10 teams for now, 38 players, as we can see. And for now, I think game can change, game can be precise, because now we will see the back-to-back reasonable fight in this match, and a back-to-back reasonable area in this match. And let's see what will be the team standing. Well, for now, 10 teams, 38 players, almost 20 minutes are over, and still it is a question to worry. Team number 6 has been spotted. For now, they have one finish point, and they have finished point. But for now, 10 teams, 38 players, as we can see, 21 minutes will be over, and the teams will now put the leg on the accelerator, and they will be accelerating in this match quite nicely. Well, on to the another end, 10 teams, 38 players, as we can see. At the same time, if we talk about zone central part, 21 with those 3 finishes point, they have secured position in top 10, top 38, 5 players. So this is a question to worry. This is a out at how these teams get inside the zone and get some more finishers point in this match. But still, western part is totally chaotic, totally clusterized, and let's see what will be the team's understanding at this point. Well, 10 teams for now, 38 players. As we can see, 22 minutes are almost over, and the teams will get on the accelerator mode. The teams will be getting on that aggressive mode for now, because the zone is shrinking half as shifted towards El Pozo, a city, and some parts of hilly regions of Power Grid as well. Well, for now, if we see 10 teams, 38 players on a game screen, and there's a back-to-back cluster created towards eastern part, toward those eastern part. Each and every part is localized by the teams, and still a reason to worry that how will they perform in this aggressive intense zone. Well, now if we talk about team number 9, they are having a pretty basic loot for a while, and if they challenge team number 17, it is very necessary to get inside the zone, because the damage of the zone in the fourth zone, it's quite difficult to stay outside of the zone. And if they want to get in, they should have those gunpowder to recruit to eliminate the upcoming teams as well. At the same time, 10 teams, 38 players for now, and there's a back-to-back hard shift of the zone. If we talk about El Pozo, it is a region to worry out, because teams are still having those aggressive intent, teams are still having those aggressive approaches. 10 teams, 47 players, and almost 24 minutes out over, and what I believe that there will be more 6 to 7 to 8 minutes in this match remaining, because of the aggressive intent of the teams. I think other teams will still try to get some more position point in this match. Well, on the other part, team 21 with 3 finishes point with a good confidence, moving towards the team number 3, and I think they could get some more finishes point in this match. They could get some more finishes point in this game, because players are reviving right now. They are intellectual in position right now in 10 teams, 35 players, and question is the same, that from the past 4 zone we have seen that the amount of intensity is being same, just increasing by the increasing number of players in the zone. Well, 10 teams, so 33 players for right now. And if we talk about team number 16, they are still trying to get inside the zone, they are still trying to get inside the position, but team number 6, well, they have targeted them quite nicely for right now. Well, 9 teams for now, 29 players. So as we can see in front of a game screen, there's a shift of the zone, and what is that? Zone is totally shifted towards wheat fields, and this is the question to worry, this is the question to tackle out. 9 teams, 29 players, and teams are aggressing turn by turn with their approaches, with their game style, with their plans. And the 9 teams, 28 players, let's see what will be their upcoming stances in their match, in this match. Well, for now, if we talk about 9 teams, 28 players, the teams are trying to push inside the zone. They're trying to get finishers point right now, because the match is going to get over in any point of the time, as well as teams are readily approachable for now. I think the game will change at any point. At the same time, 9 teams, 28 players. If we look at team number 6, they are having a great advantage, because having down the ground position, having down the ground region will change the momentum, will change the area. But for now, 9 teams, 28 players, teams and players are coming back to back in the game with those aggressive instinct, but still a region to worry out. Well, 9 teams, 27 for right now, and zone is totally shifted towards wheat field. And team number 16, well, they are still trying to tackle it down, but question is, will they able to? Well, for now, revival is that first priority in this match. Man advantage will give you a lot of support. 9 teams and 28 players from the last zone. We have seen 10 teams and now 9 teams. The question to worry out, this is a question to challenge out. Let's see what will be the teams standings, teams with the upper hand. There's 7 teams and 19 players for now, as we can see. But at the same time, if we talk about team number 16, well, team number 16 is also having a great approach, great advantage with those 3 finishers point they have secured. top 7 position, and maximum almost in 7 teams, 6 teams are on those western part of the region at this warehouse, and having advantage is totally towards the team number 16. Well, that was a beautiful grenade. 5 teams, 13 players. If we talk about there you go. They're crossing the roads, they're crossing the areas from the open, and this can cause them a lot of trouble. 5 teams, 13 players in question. Is still the team same that within 5 teams, which will be that team which will get the chicken. And what I think that team number 14 can get the chicken. Having 14 finishes point will give them a lot of man advantage, lot of those confidence, and they can easily steal some more finishes point and get the chicken dinner. Well, before that, if you haven't liked the stream, please do hit that like button, subscribe the channel, share the stream as well, and support your players, support your teams, because it's really very necessary. The support is quite indeed quite needed now, and let's see which team gets more support. At the same time, so we talk about positioning, 5 teams and players. Teams are aggressing back to back. There's a zone shrink, there's a zone shift, and the position in the zone is quite exotic. The team which will get first will get the bullets from front as well as back, and you should have a perfect healing at this point of the time. If we talk about team number 4, 7 finishes point, I think they are on a great head start, acquiring those head start to be on those a great end start. 3 teams of 5 players, teams are still trying to get some more finish point. I don't think it will be that easy, and easy for team number 6. It's gonna quite troubling. And now in those end zone end match 2v1 between team Mata versus team IHC, so as we can see in front of our screen. But in gas still needs to hold, still needs to be patient and hold the perseverance quite hardly, quite nicely, because the game is all about holding the pressure. Well, 2 teams, 3 players. He was hiding behind the vehicle, but finally the chicken dinner is coming from team Mata with almost those one-sided domination in this match. 17 finishes point, and the most valuable player Mata Franz with a solo 9 finishes point, and it is a reason to worry out. But at the same time, the first match is over, second match will be the last match. Please stay tuned and keep supporting us. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the Firebirds Championship presenting by Rising Esports. Your caster for the day is Eagle. For now, 12 teams of 47 players. If we talk about the teams, I think one of the best teams can be found with us for right now. Well, if we talk about the fly path, well, fly path, it's really very crazy. Going from the center over the boot camp and at those northern part of the region, Tatmog, Camp Charlie, as well as the Bantai, Sahami, Nakan, Tampang. These are the some region where we can see a heavy drop clash. But let's see, are the teams ready for those heavy drop clash, or something will change? But if we talk about the heart of a Sanhok, this is called boot camp, and the heart of Sanhok is really very crazy to watch out. Four teams with those zero finishes point they have secured top 12 position, and now they are moving very nicely in this match. Well, 12 teams and 46 players for now, and the first player has been taken down at the same western part, team number 21. As we can see, they are more difficult, more challenging. Let's see what will be the upcoming update. But for now, 12 teams, 45 players. Let's see what will be the teams. Another stands, another moment in this match. Well, for now, 12 teams, 44 players. As we can see here, aggression is quite nice from the teams. And we go to the upper part of the region. Well, it's Hatin. Two teams can be found here for a while, but they are still trying to get the fight. They're still trying to make the fight in their favor, but I don't think it's that easy. With that, M24 Wisdom has taken the first opening knock from their side. 3 men strong with those zero finishers point. They have secured top 12 position. At the end of the end, Bootcamp is the region to worry. Bootcamp is the region to target out, but Hatin is still clusterized, is still chaotic. Let's see what will be the upcoming stances, what will be the upcoming mindset of the team. So almost 3 minutes are over and still a phase to worry out. For now, as we can see, the map is of Sanhok, and this is a small map as compared to Miramar or Wrangell. And for now, teams are going with that better approach. If we talk about team number 6, they are 4 men standing with those zero finishers point, have secured a top 12 position, still going with that steady and slow approaches. But what I think is that what will be their upcoming position, what will be their upcoming game plan, this is a question to worry out for other teams. Well, 12 teams of 42 players for now. As we can see, teams are struggling a bit at those own central part. If we talk about team number 6, they are still going with the same approach, same mindset. 12 teams, 42 players. The game will will be a little bit slow, little bit glary at the time. Well, 12 teams of 42 players for now. And if we talk about the boot camp, well, boot camp is totally clusterized, and here the teams are totally ready for the fights. Here the other teams are totally ready for that aggressive attack. Let's see what will be their approaches, what will be their mindset. But for now, I don't think team number 3 is ready for the fight at this point of time. Well, 12 teams of 42 players for now. If we talk about those southern bootcamp region, well, it's still team number 12. Having a third party approach, having a third party TPP angle can give them a lot of finishers point. But there you go, once they have to launch, and the kill can be stealed by some other player as well. And if we talk about team number 18, they has totally been rotten at this time. Only one player is standing, and it's Anis SR for the time being. Well, at the same time, 11 teams, 36 players. Team number 18 is juggling around, is working around still, trying to find the way. But for now, they have secured the position. And apart from them, there's only one team, which is team number 12, and they are around the hill. So I think it will take more time, it will take more region to get inside the boot camp. At the same time, team number 17 players has been Detroit 3. Well, this with that open knock, he has also been taken down. And if we talk about Bao, solo player standing for his team, the last survivor, the main survivor, let's see if he'll be able to clutch it out or not. But for now, Bao has been eliminated, and Team Roy, well, their standings will be eliminated here itself. And the 9 teams, 31 players. The match is moving a bit fast, but it will end very slowly for the time being. Team number 21 is trying to target team number 16, but with those man disadvantage, I don't think this will work out. At the same point, team number 16 is still having a strong head advantage with solo player standing 0 finishes point. I think the game can change, the game can satellite at any point of the time, because this is the map of Senok, full of surprises and full of comebacks. The 9 teams, 30 players for now. And if we talk about the central part of the zone, it's a team 1HC. They are 4 men standing. Still, they haven't occurred any finish point this game, searching for a lot more. Well, 9 teams, 30 players for now, being 8 minutes are almost over. 8 teams, 30 players, and there's back-to-back zone hard shift, which will cause a lot of trouble, a lot of chaos in this match. At those western part, team number 18, well, they're still having those height advantages. Let's see what will be the upcoming stances in the match. For now being, if we talk about 8 teams at 29 players, as we can see, 7 minutes are almost 8 minutes are almost over, and the teams would like to aggress it out. 8 teams, 29 players, and the aggression is totally on those next page. If we talk about zone central part, team number 14 having those height advantages, having those bluffing advantages can change the game, but back the fights are quite difficult. Well, 8 teams, 28 players for the time being. Bootcamp की बात की for the bootcamp, sorry, I generally do a lot of Hindi casting as well as English mix. So for right now, I was flued away in the Hindi as well, but we'll be back to the match. 8 teams, 28 players for the time being, as we can see here, and teams are still trying to get inside the zone. Teams are still trying to get the position inside the zone, but it's going to be quite difficult, quite chaotic for the time being. Let's see what will be their further approaches. Almost 9 minutes to 10 minutes are over. Teams need to be very ready, very attentive for the fight, because there are very less team, 8 teams, 26 players, and it will cause a lot of time. If it causes a lot of time, the game will be quite boring and quite discharging. Well, at the end of the end, 8 teams and 26 players. As we can see here, almost 10 minutes are over. The first phase of the match is getting over. But onto the another end, you should be ready for those aggression. If we talk about team number 15, well, they are also having those man advantages. With those 4 finishes point, they have secured top 8 position and top 26 live players. Well, to the other end, 8 teams and 26 players. As we can see, we can found the lot of cluster, lot of crowd here. But to the other end, teams needs to be very aggressive, very chaotic at the same time. Almost 11 minutes are over, and you should be ready for those fight. You should be ready for those chaos. If we talk about team number 12, well, for now they are having those man advantage with 4 finishes point, and they have secured top 8 position, and the fights will be very slow in this match as the strength of the players is very low. Well, if we talk about the teams, they are very close to each other. Team number 22 is holding a back off length a position. I think they can easily get those chicken dinner. 12 minutes are almost over, and what I think you go with that slow approach, chicken dinner will easily cover you back. But if you go with that aggressive approach, it's gonna be quite difficult, quite challenging. Team number 14 is still trying to hide out, is still trying to play that hide and seek, but I don't think this will be that easy. Well, at the same time, 7 teams or 22 players, almost 13 minutes are over. Teams needs to be very ready, very attentive at the time. If we talk about team number 6, they are still having those aggressive intent in their mind. If we talk about team Mata, they are also having a great approach from their side. And let's see what will be their upcoming standing, what will be their upcoming approaches in this match. And if we talk about team number 6, well, with those man advantage and 1 man disadvantage, they can challenge the upcoming team. Well, for now, game is literally moving on that slow phase. 5 teams, 17 players for now, and the aggression totally suits the team. Team number 14, well, at team number 14, they are having a quite a good cluster, quite a good crowd over here. 5 teams, 17 players. Let's see what will be their upcoming approaches. But now, in front of our screen, there are only 5 teams and 17 plus. Let's see what will be the results. Well, at the same time, if we talk about team number 15, they are having those man advantage. It's 3 men strong for now. 8 finishes point are secured by them. They are secured the position on the top 5 teams and the top 17 alive place. And question is still the same. Will they go with that same approach as in the last match, or having a less competition? I think they can go for a chicken dinner as well. Well, for now, teams are barely moving inside the zone. 5 teams, 17 players. As we can see, they are having a quite upper hand advantage. At the same time, if we talk about team number 14, they are also having a good start from their side. Let's see what will be their upcoming approaches, what will be their upcoming stances. But for now, 5 teams and 17 players. Aggression will suit the team according to the zone and according to the survival of players. Well, almost 14 minutes are being over, and there's a back-to-back zone hard shift in this area. Let's see, 15 minutes, the half of the time, which is now getting over, and what will be the upcoming stages in the match. Five teams, 17 players. Aggression is totally suiting the team, suiting the players. If we talk about Team Trap, well, they are also having a great advantage. Well, they are also having a great approach in this match. At the other end, team number 12 is still trying to get some more finishes point by team 1HC. They are having man advantage almost with one finish point. They have secured top 5 position and are on top 17 alive players. Let's see what will be the upcoming stances, but the zone is literally favoring the team Sina right now. Well, if we talk about the fight, Team 15 having DPS in his hand is a lethal, chaotic weapon. One connection can take down the player, and there you go. He has eliminated the player quite nicely and got one more finish point. 5 teams, 16 players, and the fight will be in action in just a while because the teams are very less and the action is also very less. For now, if we look at the fight, so 5 teams, 15 players, one more elimination has been done. This is the third zone of the match. 17 minutes are getting almost over, and you should be ready for the fight. 5 teams, 15 players. Let's see what will be their upcoming stances, what will be their upcoming results. But at the same time, if we talk about team number 22, well, team number 22 is holding the same branch at the same time, and it is the center of the zone. Let's see what will be their strategy. Well, this was a good spray from his side. Let's see, will he be able to make the finish point, or this will create a lot of pressure over here. For now, 5 teams, 15 players. The match is totally disturbing the teams. If we talk about team number 12, well, they are waiting for the next zone string, and the next zone string is quite important for the other teams as well. Team number 14 players has been spotted out by team number 22, and this is a reason to worry out. If we talk about team Trap, well, they are 4 men standing with those 2 finishes point, have secured a top 5 position, and aggression is totally seen by the team. So if we talk about team number 22, well, they are totally on the next level. Team number 15 having the height advantage can change the game, and there the game change has been started. 5 teams, 14 players. The elimination is done back to back in this match. Well, there you go for a 1v1, and that was totally utilized of the stone, and that was a very precious very precious fight of the match, because this will take you on the top 4 chart. And now we're on the end zone, 4th zone, 19 minutes, and let's see what will be the results. Well, for now, if we talk about the teams, the game movement is very slow. I think the teams must be also preparing for those fights, because generally the Sanhok is quite challenging. We already see heal battles. We rarely see those fights in this match, in this game, but here there's something different growing out, cooking on in this match. Well, four teams, 11 players for the time being has been spotted, and at the query region, there's a triple split by triangular split by team number six, and they are still hiding. I don't think from whom they're hiding. I don't know from whom they are struggling around, but this match is very easy for each and every team. Little less competition found out. Well, for now, if we talk about four teams, 11 players, there's the next zone shrink, and I will wait for the zone, and there goes the zone. I think it will take more 8 to 10 minutes for the zone, and let's see what will be the result of the teams. But now, four teams, 11 players, the back-to-back shifts of the zone. It's quite chaotic for the moment. If we talk about team number 23, 22, well, they are rarely ready for the fight. Team number 6 also getting inside the zone, and I want to wait. I want to see that which is the first team to getting fight inside the zone. Well, that was a beautiful knock from team number 22, and there's a new shift of the zone. Three teams, 10 players, back to back shift of the zone is getting quite difficult for the teams, and competition is very less. So the teams can easily survive inside the zone. Let's see which team will get that winner container. But for now, team number 12. It's Fiaz who is still standing behind, and will he get the revival? This is the most important question this in this match. Well, there you go. One more player has been knocked out behind the zone, and one more hardship in the zone. This is quite disturbing and quite challenging at the same time for the teams. Well, that was totally a beautiful spray by team number 6. They're still trying to gauge it out. But if we talk about the zone is literally very, very disturbing and very, very chaotic at the same time. Well, for now, three teams and 9 players, and aggression is totally challenging the team's aggression is totally challenging the player, and I'm still waiting for that. Which team will get that winner chicken dinner, because it's quite disturbing for the other teams that beyond having this low intensity match, teams are still going with that passive approach, and I'm literally surprised by the teams. Well, for now, Three teams, 9 players, 25 minutes are almost over, and the zone shrink is totally chaotic at the same time. Let's see which team will get that winner chicken dinner. But it's the seventh or sixth zone of the match. 25 minutes are over, and this is the last zone, second last zone of the match. We will look at those northern part of team number 12. Well, they are holding a great advantage, great opinion at the same time. And my question is that if having height disadvantage in Miramar, it's very important and very crucial that height disadvantages play a very prior role. But here, what I can see that the teams are going with that slow, steady approach, and this will hurt them a lot in this match. For now, three teams and 9 players. The last player standing for team number 12 is Gelsia, and for now the revival is going on and still a better opportunity. Having smoke covers, I think it can help them a lot. At the other end, if we talk about team number 9, team number 6, they're still closing inside the zone. Team number 12 having a great advantage, having a great support for now. And on to the other end, well, there you go. That's the game which teams are playing right now. Team number 12 is ready with that surprise attack, UMP 45 in his hand. Well, Jelzia, I think she can play that game. And finally, the game has begun in this match. 3 teams, 8 player, in which team number 1 is solo player standing, and team Trap, I think they can build the match because 3 players were standing. But for now, one by one, each players has been eliminated, and this fight is for 2v4 or 2v2. Well, this fight is for the 2v2, and team number 6, which were not the contender of the chicken dinner, well, now they are ready for that chicken dinner. 2 teams, 3 players, 1v2. Let's see what will you get to do in this match. Well,